guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test server and we are checking out the Bountiful trials of the brand new Hypogean hero, Canisa Ruke. Very cool tank, guys. I like the design of him. I like the build. Let's go ahead and run through this trial, see exactly where he's going to be utilized. Hopefully it is going to be good. Now we tested him out, guys. The test came back pretty good. It was overall pretty solid when it came back with the test in here. So the first build, guys, we're gonna put in the Chimera. We're gonna run Oku in here, which we don't see very much. We have Little Peanut, we have Frampton in here, and then we have Leica to kind of speed up the super cycle. I run it on 2x speed just so we can kind of see what's going on in here. We know right there, guys, he pulls everyone together. Now, this is an effect that we've seen Frampton definitely doing, kind of bringing everyone and holding everyone together, which I love. We also do see it with the awakened version of Brutus. I think Brutus and him are going to have some pretty solid synergy within here. And he does a decent amount of damage. That's the other big thing, guys, looking 4.05, 4.5, even there 4.3. So tanks, warriors doing some definite decent damage within that formation, which I like. It's very cool to see. Moving over to our left, guys, exact same formation. Of course, we're going to have the Chimera with Oku in there. We have a Star, we have Frampton, and then we have Leica within this formation. Again, he steps a little forward. You see him pull in Verk. He actually pulled Verk right out of that back line, guys, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool how he is bringing all of these heroes together. It's like a mini Scrath, I would say, where he is pulling in these targets that are going to be kind of stacking up to where he is, guys. Look at that. Little Peanut, 4.22 million damage right there. And again, I'm not relying on him to be a big tank or a big damage dealer because he is a very solid tank. Now in this one, guys, we have Anasta. We have the awakened version of Thane in this one. We have Orin, which is kind of interesting, guys, looking at the invade, the pull together, and then of course the buff with the crowd control from Hypogean. Interesting formation with this one as well, guys. But again, moves in, boom, pulling targets into this little this little aura that he has, guys. I'm liking his build. I didn't think I would like him very much. We know last big one, of course, was Mizoth that we've seen within here. But overall, liking his build in there. But as you can see, guys, damage dealer's just carrying it. As long as tanks can hold the front line, which of course he is able to just because he does have an immunity factor. So after the trials, guys, we'll look at his skills and abilities, see exactly where he is shining, and also opportunities, guys. Big thing with tanks, of course, is the Elder Tree. Now, the Elder Tree, I feel like, is one of the really big misses when it comes to the tanking tree, just to give them a little bit more defense, just to give them a little bit of an immunity in there. I really feel the Elder Tree needs to be looked at, respect, whatever it may be, guys, to really figure out what we're going to run in here. Now, here, guys, double tanks. Like I was talking about just a minute ago with Mizoth. Mizoth, really big in here, guys. We have Maro. We have Kayleen in here, and then we do have Fane. This is going to be interesting because, remember, Fane is going to lock everyone back in this little back area. Kayleen, of course, providing crowd control. Mizoth just literally walks straight through the crowd control that you've seen right there from Athelia. And you can see, guys, our other tank just literally running away right there. But this is a very interesting combination. Mizoth, of course, just providing some crowd control in there, which does work incredibly well, guys. Look at Kayleen. So a lot of players were kind of on the fence whether to build her. I have her built, guys. She works incredibly well, especially when you come to the Graveworn Tower, guys. Works incredible. It works incredibly well. This formation going to be the exact same. Now here we're heavy tank on this enemy team. You can see, boom, here goes the pull. He got knocked down right there. Mizoth, of course, providing a little bit of crowd control, as well as the crowd control that we're seeing from Maro. Maro, unfortunately, not doing much. Not really doing much. Maro is a hero that a lot of players have kind of just glossed over. Looking there, 4.29. Again, 3 and 3 within the formation. Pretty good to complete the Arena of Trials, guys. Congratulations, champion. make sure you hop in here. Make sure you do pick up your stone, guys. It's free loot out of here. Like I've always said with AFK Arena, guys, the more loot that you get on a more consistent basis, the better it is going to be. Let's run through his skills and abilities right now. Of course, the ultimate skill is passive, kind of interesting. Normal attack, where they jump where the enemies are most dense. Now again, similar to like an Ascended or the Awakened version of Brutus, putting the enemies together is going to do a lot of damage, which I like. Enemies hit by both attacks will suffer a chain effect for 12 seconds. Then, of course, 30% of the direct damage they receive will be evenly among the chained enemies. So now he is taking out or actually doing damage to multiple targets, which of course is very good for the ultimate ability, keeping the enemies grouped up, which is the reason why I can see him running with the Awakened version of Brutus, guys. Absolutely no doubt. Now this one, of course, is our stun, our 3-second stun in here. You can see, guys, lets out a howl, knocking back surrounding enemies, but also stunning them for 3 seconds. Meanwhile, they gain a shield that lasts for 8 seconds with the shield value equal to up to 35% of the maximum health. Definitely like that, guys. It is a good ability. Wound reversal at the beginning of battle, maximum health drops by 30%. On receiving the first fatal damage, that is right, guys. First time that he takes fatal damage, he is immune to all damage. So he has a effect, an immunity effect right there. But there is, I believe, another one in here. Restoring the health to full and increasing the max health by 30%. So now you get the bonus in there. They will also buff up their physical resistance and magical resistance according to the proportion of the type of damage previously suffered. Then, of course, it goes much higher. Duration of the immunity is increased, guys. And then, of course, the attack and defense rating by 2.5% up to 45% before they take the first fatal damage. If they don't take the fatal damage, it's going to, I believe it is still going to hold the buff through here, which is good if they take the fatal damage, or it could remove the buff out of there. And then, of course, the Cage of Fire forges a flame cage around themselves. That's the big round circle that you're seeing burning on the ground for 7 seconds. Every 1 second, they inflict damage equal to 140% of the attack rating on enemies, but of course, reducing their defense by 6% up to 18% for 3 seconds. So everyone in there, guys, again, stacking these enemy heroes with the Awakened version of Brutus seems like it's going to be really good. Enemies moving to the edge of the cage are regularly struck back to the center, so it brings them in and they are stunned. And then, of course, defense rating by 12% up to 36%. Awesome reduction on there, guys. Then, of course, adding in the signature item, guys. The unlock reduces 15% of damage received by them from enemies within the cage. So if they are in the circle, again, keeping them in the circle, there is going to be a big skill reduction of damage rate in there, which we definitely love to see. Direct damage received by them are split evenly among all chained enemies. So again, as this hero is taking damage, it is going back to the other targets. Then, of course, the Howl of Fury and the Cage of Fire also inflict chain effect on enemies, but each skill can only chain up to 1 enemy at once. So again, maximizing the damage within the formation. Furniture, guys, adds on to some of the damage. Heals himself with 35% of the attack damage he causes, not exceeding the 300% of the attack rating. Now he comes with the heal, which I love. 9 of 9 is going to be a requirement on him. Each attack by Canisa reduces a hit enemy's energy by 160 points. Now, similar to our Greyborn heroes, guys, has an energy reduction, which again can be game-changing when it comes to PvP and when it comes to other formations. Sorry, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of the new hero in the comments below. And as always, thank you guys for watching.